Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Or you are in good hands with Allstate. No, I did not get an endorsement deal with an insurance company. In fact, what if you knew just thinking about insurance makes you more susceptible to harm? I said the entire insurance industry is a hoax and sham. If you can ever be safe by trying to protect yourself against loss, is that what insurance companies said? Well, join us as we ask these questions. Who am I?
Who am I?
Who am I?
Who?
Our purpose is to awaken.
Who am I?
To awaken to absolute truth.
Am I?
Who am I? Who?
Who?
Our purpose is to awaken to absolute truth.
Absolute.
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 Absolute truth.
Our purpose is to awaken. Are they one and the same? Absolute and true. That's our purpose.
Who am I?
Now, I know y'all want me to sing again, right? You know, is Smokey Robinson in threat by me? Yeah, I don't think so. Go ahead as you put the book to your ear. He's not fearful of me, right? Okay. But, you know, we're looking at this thing. You know, we all have insurance. I mean, you got, you know, probably, you know, life insurance. For sure, you got car insurance. You know, you have all, you know, they even have, you know, what, death insurance? Well, why do they call it death insurance? Yeah, for your final, you know, yeah, okay. And then, you know, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, you know, so, you know, it's like I'm always trying to put, you know, a hedge against a loss, okay? And so we've been looking at that for the last couple of shows and how I'm always trying to defend something that I think that's important. Now, notice, I was just thinking, you know, how defensive I can be. You know, if I feel that somebody is attacking me, you know, I'm not just talking about physical attack, you know, like, you know, if I come at you with, you know, trying to threaten your body, because most of us don't, you know, have that threat every day, okay? But we have something called, you know, you don't respect me. Or I didn't get what I think I should, okay? Or, you're not treating me right, or something like that. And I'm gonna defend me. And I've got many ways I can defend myself. You know, I can make you wrong or whatever. I can play pull me or whatever, okay? But there's this me who's always afraid that I can, you know, that I'm vulnerable, okay? And I'm always looking for some type of insurance. I go to a relationship and I think, you know, this relationship should make me feel better, okay? And then, you know, I go through all the things and what happens? You know, you didn't do me right. You know, or something like that. Or this ain't the way it's supposed to look, or whatever, okay? And I have all these pictures in my mind that I think that for me makes sense. But it's about me supposedly protecting me, not realizing that I'm the problem, okay? I want to protect the problem, even though I say I want to get rid of the problem.
But we don't want to admit that we're the problem.
Yeah, well, how come?
It's like we want to play that little skit that, what's his name? Who used to say the devil made me do it.
Flip Wilson.
Flip Wilson. You know, we want to be able to blame someone.
Yes.
And not
Be a victim.
Yeah, we want to. It's like we want to be a victim because that's what we're familiar with.
Yeah.
And coming from that human identity, that's the only thing we can be as a victim, but we don't want to admit that.
No, and we got a God who's a victim.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like, and we don't want to admit that we're separated. That line indicates a separation from truth and a lie, right?
Yes.
And I don't want to be a liar.
Right. Okay. I want to think of myself, you know, I think I'm basically a good guy. You know, I ain't Jesus, all right? But hey, I pay my taxes. I don't cheat that much on them, all right? Or whatever, you know. And, you know, I'm not as bad as, you know, Donald Trump. Got it in, y'all, okay? Or whatever, okay? I'm not a Hitler or whatever, okay? But, I want to think of myself as essentially, I'm basically a decent person. All right. But the key word there is I think I'm a person. Right here.
Okay. When you start talking about relationships, you're already into lack.
Yes.
Right. And the possibility of loss.
Yes.
Right. And fear.
Right.
Right.
Gee, so why get in a relationship?
Well, that's actually to compensate for some kind of deficit is the reason why you get into a relationship.
Yes. And you go on.
I need love. I need a partner. I want a family, et cetera, et cetera. So
Okay.
I'm not enough all by myself.
Right.
Okay. And we all do that. I'm in a relationship right now where I'm doing that.
Yes.
Okay. You started off your discussion by making a proclamation. I'd like to read it to you. Learn what it truly takes to be safe. And then you said it's not a God and it's not a protector.
Right.
So in terms of a relationship, what I'd like to find out is what it takes to truly be safe.
Be who you are, who you truly are.
Okay.
You can call it Christ, a Buddha, or truth, or love, or whatever. But this human mind is not, it's going to make something of that. Christ, oh, that's Jesus. Okay. Buddha, oh, that's that guy who walked around 2,500 years ago, Siddhartha, or whatever. Oh, love, oh, that's what Smokey Robinson talks about, or whatever. Okay. As Greg was saying, it's the unknown. You can't know what that is because you think. I don't care if your IQ is 20 bazillion, you got 40 Ph.D.s from Harvard. That keeps you, what you know, keeps you from what is really to be known. Okay?
I'm totally confused for this reason. A relationship is the epitome of being in a dual situation.
Right.
Okay? But you just responded as if it's just me. So
Me who?
You said be who you are. Well,
Yeah.
It's like, that's not what I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about who I'm being while I'm with this other person.
Yeah, okay. Know that other person is you.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we're getting closer. Okay.
Okay, that there's no separation between you. See, you think you're a female and you think you're probably assume you're a heterosexual female, so you're attracted to males. Okay, just like I'm a heterosexual male, I'm attracted to females. Okay, so so you will look outside of yourself because that's just the way. That's the program.
That's the mind's program.
Yeah, that's the program. Okay, and so you will find a relationship, and what you're gonna find out is you're fearful that that person is gonna ultimately annihilate you. Okay, that you will lose yourself. All right. So you will have a defense. All right. And you're going to find something wrong with them. All right. And that's easy in a relationship. Okay. That's very easy. Okay. You can easily find something wrong with them. Don't take long either. That infatuation lasts, maybe after the first night. Okay. And you know where they're wrong. It's pretty obvious to you. And yes, but when you realize, bring it back in. This is just me. Okay. And really, it's kind of like Carol's dream. Her lucid dreams. There was a Carol in the bed who knew that there was a Carol who was interacting, who was in relationship with all the people in her dream. But she knew that she was not that person in the dream. And that's how you be in a relationship. Okay? Do whatever that comes up because you don't control the dream. All right? You might want to dream about Denzel and you wind up dreaming about Flavor Flav. Or whatever, okay? But it's a program. So, like Gloria was saying, what do? Isn't it all just kneel? Yes, but you're going to do something because you think, okay? So you just allow it to come, but like in Carol's dream, all right, if you can know that it's a lucid dream, it's not real, that it is a dream. Yeah, Gloria and then Greg.
And if you're looking at a relationship, and so what you see over there is really what's going on here, but you don't like what you see over there, but really you don't like what's going on here.
Exactly. Yeah.
So to look at, it's not out there. For me, it would be, it's not him. It's right here. That what I'm projecting out there is just merely a projection. So what is there for me to look at?
yeah.
And I think a lot of it is just realizing that I made it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every bit.
Yeah. And you didn't. Not Carol.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Because see, the Carol, again, going back to your lucid dream, the Carol in the dream is doing whatever the program, the script in the dream says for her to do. Be with Denzel or whoever. Okay. But the Carol who's lying in the bed is also not making it up.
Right.
Okay? See, all of this apparently is made up, as the Course in Miracles said, this thought, the impossible thought, is what the Course said, the impossible thought of separation, that you are separate from God. And this thought made up the dream. It's the dream that's making up the dreamer. Because the dreamer being lying in the bed, okay, who's dreaming of Carol being with Denzel in the dream, that Carol lying in the bed was dreamt up by this thought that there is a Carol who's separate from the bed. Okay, Greg.
Yeah, I think we're kind of asking also why problems, why relationships, why these things are happening. But it's kind of like the dream, when we dreamed last night and we didn't get the answer, say, well, why did I dream this dream? Well, it never happened. Same thing here.
Yeah.
It's not happening. It's
Right.
never happened. But
Yeah.
so that's the answer to the why question to me. Is that
Yeah.
it's not happening. It's not real.
Yeah, but when you're in the dream, it appears real.
It appears real.
Yeah, I mean, if you're dreaming about Beyonce,
Right.
it appears real that Beyonce and you are together.
Right.
Okay? And matter of fact, you wouldn't want to wake up from that dream,
No,
baby.
we gotta keep that.
So if you're in this dream and it appears like out there is not looking the way you want it to look, and it's really reflecting, I'm not looking the way I want to look.
Yeah.
And just be with that, like not a right or wrong. I mean, if you really can just be with that and know that that's not who I am, it's just an appearing, then you could really be with anyone, huh?
Yeah, and you can have fun.
And you can have fun.
Do whatever comes next. I think you and I were just saying about that a few minutes ago. Do whatever comes next to do. It's kind of like, do you know when you go into the bathroom next? No. But when it comes time for you to go to the bathroom, you go to the bathroom. Okay, and do whatever you need to do. You didn't think about it or whatever. You didn't plan, at 2 o'clock, I'm going to the bathroom. Okay? No, it's just, because you still think your body, but the body is not really responding to your program your way of trying to outline things and script things. So, you like, for instance, look, all of you are now here, and you out there in the TV land. Why are you here? Why are you listening to this rather than, Real Housewives of Atlanta? Well, because you probably have an interest in it. Okay, well, why do you, well, some people have an interest in the Real Housewives of Atlanta? You get what I'm saying, all right? There's some people who will never be interested in this type of stuff, okay? Well, that's just the way you're programmed, okay? You didn't have anything to do with it. Why is it that, Shaquille O'Neal is 7'2" and is a superior athlete? It was a program. You can call it genetics if you want to, okay? And that affected his whole life. Why is it that, I am, think that I'm a black man, in Atlanta, Georgia, and think I have, at least above average intelligence, It was just a program. I can't take credit for it.
But is the program real?
No. Because it's made up of something that's unreal. The program requires time, space, and matter. Now ask spirit, call it God, about time, space, and matter. What would spirit know about matter? Okay, and if spirit is all that there is, then no, it's not real. Or you can call it God, you can call it omnipresence, call it whatever you want to. Those are just names we can make up. Okay, but that which is infinitely present, how can it know about solid matter? Now that's an intelligent question. Yeah, by here.
You just described a television program that I watched this weekend on artificial intelligence,
Okay.
where people could put on this headgear and have any experience that they wanted, and the brain recorded it as if it was real. Not that the brain is real, but it was recorded as if they were having a real life experience, but they were using a computer to basically mock up what it was that they wanted to experience.
Yeah.
You just described it.
Yeah, well, I mean, we all just with computer programs. I'm sure you saw The Matrix, the movie, The Matrix, and stuff, and those type of sci-fi, what they call sci-fi, okay, type of films. Yeah, I mean, but that's an interesting term, artificial intelligence. I remember, Alan Carter is a psychologist. I remember when I was at Columbia, psychologists supposed to know about, testing and intelligence testing. I remember I was in this class and this professor said, students, define intelligence. We tried to, according to some author or whatever. He says, no, intelligence is what the intelligence test measures. It's an operational definition. In other words, they make it up to fit what they want it to fit. Their intelligence tests. This is what we say it is. You got now emotional intelligence, now it's big, sort of popular now, okay? What do people, Leroy on the corner who can't write his name, but, he can, tell you where the dope man is, and he can count that money, all right? But he doesn't know how to, pass the GRE or anything, okay? But he has what we call street intelligence, okay? It's made up. The only intelligence there is omniscience, the all-knower. Everything else is made up. Well, who made it up? And that's the dream, okay? This thought of separation, okay? But yeah, it's artificial. Any human who, Einstein, we would say was a very intelligent man, or Stephen Hawking or somebody. That's because they, or you might say, I'm intelligent because I have a Ph.D. No, I'm not. Okay, I just knew how to play the game called write papers and pass tests, okay? Because they set up that game, all right? But intelligence, yes, a computer, they got now computers that can, assimilate data and spit it out faster than you can. Watson won Jeopardy over all those other Jeopardy contestants, okay? But that's not intelligence. No, this is the only intelligence there is. And that's me. That's you. Okay? That's I. Because everybody's name is I. All right? So that's who I am, because I'm the only intelligence there is.
So really the other thing that you were just describing is data recall.
Yes. That's memory.
Right. It's just being able to access the data and actually do something with it or whatever it is that, the task is.
But these are the same. All three of these words are the same. Can now have memory.
No, doesn't need it.
Okay? But all Alan Carter knows is from memory, because I'm a computer, this thing is a computer. Mm-hmm. And how do I know this is a piece of chalk? Well, I had to go in my memory, my mama taught me that this, or whoever, okay, taught me that this was a piece of chalk, okay, and so then I said, piece of chalk. Or I'm using these words now, I'm using English words. How do you know and understand what I'm saying? Your mama taught you English, okay, and if I said money, you're going to automatically think of some green pieces of paper, okay, and your memory will tell you that. It's all past-based, okay? Well, how can God know about our past or future? Okay, so that's why, omniscience has nothing to do with human thinking. And this is the greatest unknown, Greg. You were talking about the unknown, okay? So, to be really wise is to know that you don't know. Old Socrates said that, okay? So, when you stay below this line, your thoughts will be based on fear. And you will always be protecting yourself, okay? You will always think that, let's see, I'm not going to let this person take advantage of me.
Absolutely.
Your mama didn't raise no fool.
That's right.
All right. And we always cover. But what does that do? That makes fear real. Now, like I said, you don't walk down, certain parts of Atlanta with $100 bills hanging out your pocket, at midnight, or whatever. You don't do.
Period.
Huh?
You don't have to have the dollars hanging out.
Right.
You don't dog down.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Great.
So is it probably the best thing we could do below this line is just not to react?
Yeah, but you're going
To
to.
notice.
Yeah, you're gonna react. But,
Yeah.
To notice.
Maybe not to react negatively, but not to react.
Well, the program is for you to react. Okay. But as Glory was saying, is there a part of me that noticing that I don't like Donald Trump? I don't like to see him on the TV. Okay, I react to am I the only one who does that? I don't think I am. Okay, but it's kind of like if I see Beyonce, I say that's a pretty woman. I react to that. Okay, you will see Beyonce and you will say she's a pretty woman. You have a reaction. Okay, that's a program. All right, and you're not going to stop that.
Well, the reason I was saying not to react, for instance,
Stand up.
for instance, if something negative happening and something I didn't like and I reacted, wouldn't it just make it grow bigger?
Yes.
By my reaction.
Yeah.
And
But
if
the reaction is occurring and there's a you who is not reacting but reacting.
An observer. I
Yes.
think that's what you're.
Yes, the observer, that you get more in touch with the observer, okay, who is seeing you react. Again, with Carol's dream, okay, you are knowing that this isn't real, but you're still participating in it, okay? It's an ultimate contradiction. And once you realize that as you get closer to this line here, you will see nothing but contradictions, okay? And then you will never resolve the contradictions. It resolves itself. Yeah, John.
No, I was just thinking then, as a part of the program that we all have, then we used to, back in the day, used to call certain kinds of reactions that instinctive.
Okay.
And we think that there are certain kind of reactions that are learned
Yes.
and what have you. But others are basic instincts.
Okay.
So now this then, if you're talking about, as Greg said, if you're talking about hanging out in the human identity area, you find out that you do stuff, but maybe now you are more aware. You may not move upstairs to the omnipresence, but you are more aware that but then that conflicts with the whole notion of awareness.
Yes, it does. Everything you do does. Okay. Look, there appears to be levels. I use the analogy. There's Chattanooga, and we're in Atlanta, and we want to get to Chattanooga. Okay. And it appears that, let's say, Hitler is nowhere near Chattanooga. And we would say people like Gandhi are closer to, being, what we call aware. Okay. Then let's say Hitler. Okay, and everybody go, yeah, Gandhi and Hitler, how could, or Jesus, okay? So it appears to be levels and it appears that we are making progress, okay? That's what it appears to me. It can't appear like that to omnipresence, okay? But as long as I will think as a body, mind, okay? And there will be degrees, and it appears that I can do something. Although the truth is, I can't of myself, I can do nothing, said the master. Then who's doing it? The only doer there is. Okay? Now, is that doing making wars? Making, babies die of starvation, all the what we call bad things in the world?
It appears that it is.
Is it doing that since it's the only doer? When Carol was in her dream, her lucid dream, that was Carol in the bed, and then that was Carol in the dream doing whatever she was doing in the dream. Okay? And like I said, it wasn't Carol in the dream couldn't do nothing because it was the script that was telling her to do everything. Kind of like this, it can't do anything without me. All right, this puppet is totally impotent. Okay, and that's Alan and all of us. Okay, like the character in Carol's dreams. Carol in the dream was a puppet, but also the Carol in the bed who was dreaming up Carol in the dream was just a puppet. Okay, and then like we said, where did it all start? Where was the power source of this all? Well, you could say it was the thought of separation, like the Course in Miracles says, but the Course also said it was an impossible thought. It couldn't have happened because then God would have to give up some of his power. How could all stop being all? Okay? And that's an intelligent question, Jacques.
I mean, aren't we like the operant power to make the power work?
Aren't you? What? I'm sorry.
Aren't we the operant power? In other words, it doesn't work by itself in terms of if we don't have a thought or we don't have like the awareness of the power within ourselves. How does it express itself?
Yeah. Who would you be if you didn't think?
Who would I be? I didn't think.
Yeah.
I'd be the I.
How you know that? You thought that.
I thought that.
Yeah, this again gets back to Greg's question. What's the ultimate unknown? But I just know that we got to end this right now. Okay, I got a signal. So, all right, we're going to wind this up. But, just keep open to the question and keep knowing that anything your mind brings up to you isn't it. All right, that is not it. But even though it says this is it, this is true. No, that's not true. But it's going to say it's true so that you can continue to exist and think you're safe. Thank you.
Living Truth 365 is proud to support Dr. Alan Carter and the Who Am I television show. Please visit our website at livingtruth365.org to find out more about our services, classes, and community support. We invite you to visit with us and share our journey in truth.
People often ask me, what do I mean when I say, if God is all, humans cannot exist? If God is the infinite, there was never a creation. If God is, then you are. You see, if God is all, nothing can be added and nothing can be taken away. So let me ask you, are you ready to let God be all?
Join Dr. Alan Carter Saturday, March 30th. Register at drallencarter.com